It's funny how life turns out. Surprises us when we least expect it to, which is always the case, which is not good for me to know because of this awareness. I'm always expecting it to, and then it doesn't. It's that let go of control. Sorry, they're showing me looking for like Santa Claus, like holding my breath around every corner looking for Santa Claus until I turn blue. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And as soon as I let go, there's Santa. Oh, God. We talk about self-love on here all the time, right? Empowering oneself, loving oneself fully and completely, accepting you and loving you. And essentially that's what we're all doing all the time, whether we realize it or not, right? Even when we're seeking outside ourselves, we're doing it because we think it's loving to us, right? So I just share with you what they show me, teach me, and what feels right and true for me. And so I have found that when you consciously, purposely take a look and get control of your own mind and choose your thoughts, your focus, your intentions, like be aware of all these things, you can get there easier, right? Relax and enjoy that ride versus attempting to hold your breath and control anything and getting frustrated or upset when you it's not, you don't even recognize. It's like they're showing it's like oftentimes people do get themselves worked up or upset and don't recognize why, right? Like they're not aware. And what I'm suggesting is become aware, wake up, take a look, take control of your life again, right? Take the reins back. And maybe not the right use of words, considering I just told you to let go of all control. Meaning once you can relax into knowing how it works, knowing how to do it, then it is easier to relax and let go. But I do think for some of us, we have to untangle the knots and relax our nervous system in order to relax into that knowing. Where if you're all knotted up and all fried and tangled and confused and your signals are crossed and all types of things, it's much more challenging to, in my experience, to let go of any control, though you have none anyway, right? So it's like, meaning in that current state, you don't have any control anyway, but what you do have control of is trying to see your way through, learn what you can to unravel what's going on so you can take positive steps and measures, even if it is learning how to relax. Do you see what I'm saying? Like some people are so fried and so confused, and then people tell them to relax and they don't even know how to. So they have to learn, like, okay, let's start with some breath work. Let's start with some yoga. Let's start with a nice walk all by yourself. No music, no earbuds, no talking, no anything. Just doing your best to just walk in nature somewhere and count your steps, count your breath. And once you can get yourself really present to your entire surroundings and you can feel your feet moving, you can hear the noises around you and so forth, then start to open up to that present moment. Start to open up to what's happening in your environment. Start to open up to the signs and the signals that are being sent your way. And because the more you can relax into all that, the more you can go with that flow. And that flow will naturally untangle some of the mixed signals and the confusion and delusion. And yet, again, people who are in such a dysregulated state or confusion and delusion don't know to take those steps. It's that just relax, fuck you, right? Who wants to hear that? When people are fried, Don't tell them to just relax. They would do anything to just relax. They don't even know how to. They don't know where to begin. They're in such a state of fret and fright and freeze and fawn and fuss and fight that it's like, fuck you, right? So it's tough for some people, right? And I know I have been there. And so we have to be gentler on ourselves, because the more gentle we are on ourselves and the more loving we are to ourselves and the more we can relax and let go of past worries and burdens and do better in the here and now, and each here and now, whatever that's leading you to do, the more we can also offer that to others, right? Because what essentially you're doing is you're learning yourself, you're loving yourself, you're learning what it feels like to love yourself. And the more you can feel that and understand that and recognize that, acknowledge that, integrate that, the more you're offering it to others naturally, just by being you, right? But it is just around and around we go. Nothing is new news. It's like whenever you're ready to wake up, whenever you're ready to heal, whenever you're ready to feel better, whenever you want to acknowledge you don't feel good and want to figure out how, there's so many practices out there and there's so many people. I feel like this world is just inundated with that. That's all you hear and see. At least that's all I hear and see. But I also see the pattern and see through stuff. So even the art, even the music, this is why it really does not matter which way you turn. That's why unconditional love is not a religion or any of this stuff. None of it. Unconditional love has zero conditions on you. That religion and conditions, that's all human based. That's humans attempting. We attempt to translate and we attempt to quantify, and we do that to help ourselves and to benefit others. It's nothing is done as far as those go. I don't mean that. I don't want to say nothing is done with ill intent, but the majority of that stuff is not done with an ill intent. It just has become distorted over time simply because humans are involved. So it's like you can figure out how to love yourself and honor yourself and untangle yourself and take control of your mind again in any way that feels good to you, because unconditional love is working through so many people in so many different avenues. And hopefully whatever you hop onto is going to help you get back to you choosing, you deciding, because you're able to determine how it feels in your body. But if you're in such a state of fret or fried, then your signals are crossed and you have no idea if it feels good or bad, because you don't know what's good or bad. You've always sought outside yourself to see if it's good or bad, right? Which can sound kind of funny. Wait a minute. You mean I looked outside myself to see if it feels good? You looked outside yourself to see if it feels good, right? Like, how funny is that? But we do it. We do it all the time. Am I getting approval? Am I getting validation? Am I getting blah, 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 blah? Oh, okay, then it feels good. What? We're just so tangled and twisted and confused. And so to untangle, get untwisted, get unconfused, get back in our own alignment, get back in control of our own minds to make our own decisions, not based on what others are telling us, but based on our own thoughts and our own beliefs, and make sure they're yours. Make sure they're yours. You have so many millions of beliefs that are not yours. But they've been implanted in you and embedded in you, and you just are wildly unaware of them. You live your life according to all those beliefs, and millions of them are not yours. So you're living according to millions of beliefs that belong to others. So you're being run by others. And when you hear it that way, I think it helps people be like, wait a minute, right? I mean, I hope you want to say, wait a minute. No, you're not running me. I can think on my own, and I'm strong enough and smart enough to do it. and resilient enough and consistent enough to do it, to put in the time and the effort. I know it's going to be challenging, but the more you see, the more you're determined to do such, because it is overwhelming. The more you realize how many beliefs you have that are not yours, but you've allowed them to dictate your moves, to dictate your thoughts, to dictate your life, how your life is shaped, how it's felt, what's being done. So many things. And this is why people are unhappy, and they don't know why they're unhappy, right? But it does take, again, depending on your age, it does take some time, because you've built an entire life based on what other people told you your life should look like, even though you hate your life. And it's like, well, you don't have anybody to blame but yourself, yet it's going to take some time to untangle and unravel and figure it all out, and start deciding on your own and making those changes. Otherwise, you just keep going with the flow of the undercurrent that you're unhappy with, but you're not willing to fight that undercurrent to get back upright and going in the flow that feels good. Okay. The sun's coming up, so I'm going to jump off. There was an amazing, oh my God, the moon was really low tonight. I had gone out very early. I forgot to take out the trash and the recycling. And so when I went out, the sky was just filled with stars. And then I always look for the moon. And I couldn't find it. And then when I went to turn to go in, it was much lower on the horizon than I'm used to, much closer, much bigger. And it was a crescent moon. And oh my God, it looked massive, and it was spectacular. I mean, it's so fucking spectacular. I love the moon. I can't get enough of it. I was going to say, make sure you go out in the next night or two. Always go out whenever you hear this, but I don't even know what today is. I think we're in April. Oh my God, what is today? April 13th. I don't know that. It doesn't even matter. It's 6:46 though. Oh, 4:13, 6:46. Lots of meanings and numbers there for me, but I hear people say numbers all the time. And they mean stuff to people. They mean things to me too. People call them angel numbers. They sometimes give you direction, reassurance, all types of things. Sometimes they just are an indication that it's meant for you. It's your birthday or your birthday month or somebody significant to you. All right, I hear everybody getting up and going to work. And then I'm just going to babble and babble, so I'm going to get off. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.